Hello, this is Phoenix, and today I'm doing a video of a Lucky Mojo curio review. And the reason why I'm doing it is because when I first started learning about hoodoo, I tried searching for Lucky Mojo's reviews and I didn't find anything. So I'm gonna do one. And the reason why I'm doing one on these, because these are the only things that I have, like books, which is this Hoodoo Candle Magic, Hoodoo Herb and Root Magic, and the Black Folder edited by Kat Ironwood. And the reason why I have these books is because when I first started learning and I wanted to dive right in to the occult, I made the decision to dive right in, instead of just dabbling with it here and there throughout all, 20 years. I decided I'm just going to go all the way in and stop being scared. And mostly scared of the fact that because I was raised in religion and being raised that way, anybody who knows that you're always fearful that is this evil, am I not supposed to be doing this, stuff like that. It's like it's always in the back of your mind, even though you know that it's not evil. There's nothing evil about it. You don't worship Satan, you don't worship the devil. In fact, I don't believe in that. I don't believe there's such thing. And it's all about herbs, healing, stuff like that. So how can it be evil? And that's what I found out. Instead of being afraid of, what people might think of me, especially my mother, and she doesn't know, but she's always said, "Oh, why are you reading about this stuff? It's demonized and this and that." And so that's why I just kind of didn't want to go into it all the way. Mostly it was because of her and the things that she tell me, and I didn't want to be having her judge me. So, but I did it, and I kept it a secret from her. So, I was interested in taking a course that Lucky Mojo offers. And in this course, it's like over $100, and you purchase a book, and I wanted to buy it. But the thing is that before you have to establish purchasing history with the website or the shop before she would let you in. And another thing also is that you have to have black friends on your Facebook. And I think that the reason why that is to show that black people, because it's a hoodoo thing, it's a history with, black people. And if you don't have any black friends, then she's not going to let you in, because that means that why don't you have black friends? Well, is there something, you have a problem with blacks? You know what I mean? Then you can't, I'm not going to teach you about hoodoo, because basically that's the history with it, is that it is, has to do with blacks, in the South. So, or with, African Americans. And, I just say blacks because I grew up, having black friends. So I have no problem saying black instead of African American. They never got offended with it. And I grew up with them. So anyways, so I guess, yeah. So she wanted you to also purchase these 3 books. And I never ended up getting or signing up for the course, because I ended up learning so much from YouTube. And well, let me tell you why. Okay, so these books, what I ended up learning on these books is stuff that I ended up learning on YouTube anyways. And I didn't really need to do the course, and then I heard all these things about Lucky Mojo and stuff like that, that I didn't want to purchase it anyways, and I learned a lot from YouTube. I learned a lot from myself, my own instincts as well. So that I didn't want to take the course, and I wasn't going to pay that much money. Anyways, so the first book is The Art of Candle Magic. And this is pretty much a basic book about candle magic. If you know about it, it's like the colors, the wax, how to, the wax burning, like, divination, and then how to read the candle wax, how to read the candle burn, the flame, and the glass, and stuff like that. It's very basic. And also, how to make a money lamp. Well, actually, it doesn't tell you how to make one. It just tells you about it. And about candles for doing certain things, like, for example, home blessings, house blessings, money, success, protection, stuff like that. And pretty much it's just the basics that you can get from other candle books, and even from other YouTube videos about candles. But there are YouTube videos that are way more in depth than this book also, so you can learn from YouTube as well, which is what I did. And then the next book, which is the book that I love the most, it's the Hoodoo Herb and Root Magic. And this pretty much has almost every root, and herb. There's been some that are not in here, and this is my favorite one. I still go to this, I still use it. There's other books that have to do with herbal magic, like there's one, the Scott Cunningham one, and I have the ebook on my phone, and I have used it, looked at it, but this one is my favorite. I only go on the Scott Cunningham one if I cannot find one in here. And which herb did I not find in here? I'm trying to remember. If you go to other or ask other experienced witches, that they will say to use the herb, whatever the feeling you get from that, use your intuition, and you can use it for that, because there's been people that have done money spells with rosemary, and to me, I relate protection for my family and money to rosemary also. So it's all about your intuition as well. And once you become more experienced and learn, you'll start to be able to use your intuition for herbs and roots. So, yes, this one, I definitely recommend this book. And then, finally, the other one is the Black Folder. It's just a plain black book. And this one has to do with informational stuff, like it has some spells in here, but it's pretty much about, like the moon phases, spells. It has a couple of beauty spells in here, and it actually has how you can make a hoodoo money lamp in this one as well. In the astrology part, there is this nice, beautiful picture. Of course, I don't understand. I never actually looked at this or read it because I never really read the astrology part in this book. But that one also has like tea leaves, divination. And if you want to be like do divination professionally and get paid for it, like tarot cards and other stuff like that, I'm making a video. And it also has how to spiritually clean your home or business. And of course, salt. Salt can be added to any floor wash for cleaning. And that is true. It is customary before using salt to hold a half handful on the palm of your left hand, draw a cross over it in the air with your right hand, and tell it what you want it to do. You can say, "Salt, protect my home in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen," and it will do so. Salt is a protective mineral. And it also has urine and ammonia that you can use for a wash. Urine and ammonia, which often substitutes for urine. Urine. Ammonia substitutes for urine in washes. It's added to your ritual floor washes to mark the space is yours and in the belief that it draws in lovers or business customers. It should be your strong first urine of the morning, but don't use too much. And it also has Chinese wash and how to use it and the history of it. It has spiritual foot washing, cleansing with eggs and the Archangel Michael, and how to dispose of the eggs and other things that you can use eggs for. Oh, and it has also protection spells, Fury Wall of Protection spell, to protect yourself or the one you love. And it actually has a list right here. It says 7 purple and 1 black offertory candles, 1 Black Cat brand White Cross candle, 1 bottle Fury Wall of Protection oil, 1 pack Fury Wall of Protection sachet, don't know how to say that one. 1 packet Fury Wall of Protection incense, crystals, and 1 Archangel Michael holy card, and then 1 packet graveyard dirt. And then actually tells you how to prepare it, and also how to clean up, after you are done with the spell. And then the beauty secret, which I'm going to read, is Cleopatra's Beauty Secrets, which is under the section Sweet Spells for Love and Beauty. For many, Cleopatra is the epitome of feminine strength. She used her power over men as the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, outlasting her father and brothers in the role. Glamour, the magic of beauty, is an ancient art, and Cleopatra was certainly an admirable practitioner. The most persistent rumor about Cleopatra's beauty secrets is her use of daily milk and honey bath. Honey is a humectant, naturally attracting and retaining moisture, and its antibacterial qualities may be helpful in healing cuts, abrasions, scalds, and minor acne. The lactic acid in milk is said to dissolve dirt, oil, and dead skin cells. Together, beyond any practical benefits, milk and honey are an indulgent pleasure for the senses, and it is easy to vary the composition until you come up with something perfect for you. Cleopatra's legendary beauty bath. 3 to 4 cups of raw milk and half to 1 cup of unfiltered honey were the only 2 ingredients Cleopatra needed. After a full cleansing in her first tub, Cleopatra was rinsed and ready for her soak. Her second tub had the milk and honey mixture, into which warm water had been run for her bath. And then, so there's something about that. Also, the success sigil and drawing steady customers. And it has the success sigil, which I have seen all kinds of places after I found it on here. And it is writing 2 S's, 2 C's, and then 2 more S's. And then drawing lines to the S's and C's, making the sigil. And you do that at 4 corners of a dollar bill or any kind of denomination. It doesn't have to be a dollar bill. And I think that you also sign your name under the treasurer's name, and then you get 2 drops. You get a drop, put a drop of money oil on each corner and then in the middle. And then of course you say your intention of what you want it to do. And then I think you also dust it, get some money sachet powder, and then you go like this and then draw it like an S in the middle of the dollar bill. And then I think it's ready to go. Ready for you to spend it whatever you want, and then it's supposed to return. So yeah, this book it has everything. It has how to do oil lamps, the history about it and stuff like that. And it has something about pretty much any topic, you know, the law, protection, and stuff like that. And it's not just about candles, it's about, you know, magic in general. So this is a perfect book. It does have candle burning basics on here. So this is pretty much a basic. If you want to learn about hoodoo, this is pretty good too. You know, and I do recommend this book along with the herb and root one. So also, I don't like to purchase oils from pretty much anywhere because I feel like it. So about the oils, because I feel like, especially ones that are mass produced, you know, like I go to a shop that's by where I live, and they make their oils, but they're like $10 for a small bottle. And I mean, I understand they're making their own, and that's fine and everything. They have their herbs and everything, and that's one of the things I did like about Lucky Mojo, is that you could see the herbs and, you know, like the little pyrite pieces inside. But now I make my own of whatever I want to do. That way it's my intention, and I don't have to pay anybody $10 for a little tiny thing. But with the Botanicas, and I'm kind of a little going off, you know, this is supposed to be about Lucky Mojo, so I'll just make a separate video about oils in general. But yeah, that is why I do not buy their oils, because I don't really buy anybody's. And it's easy. You can look up recipes. You get like herbs from, you know, a book or any other book, you know, 3 herbs that have to do with money or success, and just add it into the oil that you want, grapeseed oil, and then there you go. It's not that hard. So you don't need to spend, you know, pay somebody $10 to buy an oil that has probably been sitting in their warehouse for a very long time. And this is not just, I've heard other people say this, other people who practice hoodoo, but I think it's just better to just make your own. It's very easy. They even have, you know, look up some YouTube videos on how to make whatever oil that you want to make, whether it's for protection or healing. And, you know, there's good, reliable sources on YouTube that you can trust. And if you know your herbs and stuff, then, you know, you can your own and then add whatever you want to it. So there you go. So in my honest opinion, I do like some of Lucky Mojo's books, but you know, I've learned a lot from YouTube, and because I already know about, you know, hoodoo and the occult general, I know whether I can believe what somebody's talking about or not. And like I said, you know, when I was looking for, you know, Lucky Mojo reviews, there wasn't any. And I honestly, I wouldn't pay for the course now because I've learned a lot. And even just YouTube, you know, the internet, you know, like there's reliable people on YouTube, a lot of them, a lot of reliable witches and hoodoo practitioners. So you don't need to pay for that course, you know, $100 for stuff that you can teach yourself and you can learn. I mean, unless you just like totally like, you know, don't know anything about the occult. And, you know, I guess it's your money, spend it however you want. But anyway, so there's my review on Lucky Mojo. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you like my video, like and subscribe. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching.